Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome to No Man's Sky. I've been playing for about an hour. I've repaired my ship, done the tutorial. I kind of know how to survive. And the first thing that I've gone to is head to this beacon for no particular reason, except for the fact that something will happen.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Interesting. You going to tell me what that is? Outpost. Interesting. There's one of the sentinels over there. The sentinels are like defenders of the galaxy. They kind of defend the wildlife and stop you from interfering. If you mine or kill a lot, then they will start to kill you. But that's fine. So this beacon I found as soon as I braked atmosphere on my first planet. And so I decided to head to that instead of the station to begin with. Got some loot over here, which is all very nice. The only complaint that I have about this game currently is you have to hold down E and such when you're doing commands. But that's probably because it's a port of the PlayStation 4 version rather than its own separate interface. I mean, the interface is nice and all, but there are slight improvements. So we've got this little small ship. Everyone starts out with this one. I've got another one that I can redeem if I want to, but we'll get to that later. So you've got your exosuit, which is what you are in when you're walking around. You've got your spaceship, which you're in when you've repaired it, and then you've got a multi-tool, which is just your tool that you use when you're walking around. Each of them has slots. The slots can contain upgrades or items if it's the exosuit or starship, and you use those items, which go in stack sizes, to build upgrades or equipment, and then you can sell all these sorts of things for units, which is the currency. That's a simple premise, and that's good. You can also, well, you need to recharge equipment. Some equipment uses isotope to recharge, some uses like the hazard protection, if I can get off that. The hazard protection uses zinc, titanium or shielding shard to be able to repair itself. What else do we have? We have the launch thrusters, which require plutonium, and the pulse engines, which require thorium-9. The pulse engines are very useful because they're like a FTL method, not a jump drive, but to make it easier to go between planets. Yeah, life support is necessary. I'm probably actually going to do that. Apparently carbon is an isotope. I don't know what kind of definition of isotope you're using, but I can't really complain since I did not do chemistry recently. Okay, so we've got this outpost to go to, so we're going to take off and head to it. The control scheme is a bit iffy. I'm going to sort that out because I'm going to get my Satec X52 joystick to deal with it. Usually, yeah, guys, you're supposed to have A and D as yaw, and then when you move your mouse to the sides it should roll, but apparently it's the other way around, which is semi-annoying. I can fix that using my Satec X52, which I will do a video on later. But for now, just an hour in, we're going to check out this outpost. Hopefully there aren't bad guys. Sorry to descend. Right, let's land, shall we? Right, so I found this outpost, which is kind of cool. Floating rocks and everything. We've got a save point here, so let's save before I do anything stupid. That's the date at which I'm recording, which would be very close to when this is released. Because the unfortunate thing is, you wouldn't on PC you can't preload the game, and that really annoyed me. But I pre-ordered it anyway, so I can, you know, deal with things. Look in here. There's a nice plant. Restore shield. Shield at maximum. Okay. I don't know what that did. Possibly restored my shields. Analyze multi-tool tech. New technology discovered. So what's this? Increases the speed of my mining laser. And I can build it right now. That's useful. So let's open my inventory then. Multi-tool. Do I need to dismantle this one to be able to build the new one? I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's try it anyway. So we've got two different ones. This one... okay. So one of them is terrain destruction, which is the one that I had. And then this one will increase the rate at which I mine things. So I'm actually going to go with the mining thing, because that's going to be better. I've also got a bolt caster, which is the combat upgrade. You receive upgrades like these by just running around. You can also, well, by finding things like these pre-made structures. When I say pre-made, I mean it's not derailed. This is actually a landing pad. I could land here. One bypass chip required. I don't think I have a bypass chip. It's right over there. Let's try and land, shall we? Because that would be the sensible thing to do. If the in atmosphere flight wasn't so weird to deal with. My god, what the hell's happening? I didn't want you to move. God, this is terrible. I'm rubbish at flying, by the way, which is why I have joystick, because I can't pilot anything for my life. Oh no, we managed to. Okay, good. I think it automatically locked on. Nice. This might be someone's stuff. Possibly want to check that before I start looting everything. Ah, hello. It's an alien. Interesting. Mr. Alien, you seem to have a ton of things in your room. Who are you? Work Gek Noga. Ah, so he's a Gek, apparently. I think. I'm going to have a chat with him. Current Gek standing customer. Okay, so I believe that these guys are traders or something. Okay, safer. I know that. Ooh, I need hyperdrive technology. Hyperdrive technology. Let's just read this a bit. Okay, so it's a courier. What? Okay, so he's just giving me this. So each of the aliens have a different language, and you learn those languages by interacting with them and monoliths. Of course, it's monoliths. Why what else would it be? It's a sci-fi game, but yeah. And over time, you will learn the language of certain races. So I've learned the word safer because I think that's what it means. Well, I think that's supposed to be safer. It might be something else. But I also earlier found a monolith thing that taught me how to, well, what their word is for give, which he isn't saying right now, but that's fine. So I'll take the good thing because that's my only option. Okay, right. So we have the hyperdrive. So that's going to require a dynamic resonator and Heridium. Okay, Heridium we might be able to find easily. We just have to check what is required for a dynamic resonator. Thank you. Interact. 20 carbon required. Well, that is interesting. Let's check over here, see what's here. Door's probably locked. Requires an Atlas Pass V2. Okay. I have no clue what that is. There's some sentinels around. Not many resources nearby. Possibly want to find some carbon. Let's go find some carbon. So you've got...
Orbital station coordinates received.
Oh, interesting. We'll head to that once we've dealt with that. It's up in the sky. Okay. Yeah, so we need to find some
Life
carbon,
support power
because I'm interested in what that will actually do. Will I just shove it in his face and he gets mad, or will it feed him? All of these things need to be known. We need to blow that up. Right. That's the wrong tool. Good. And then what's this one? Okay, bolt caster and mining beam. I think we accidentally used ammo on our bolt caster. I think I'm having that just in case I upset the fuzz. Because that won't be a good idea. So we just need to find... How much more carbon? Oh, I've got 60. Okay. And then I've got some other stuff in my ship. We've got a tiny bit of iridium. I'll transfer that over so that I can... Oh, it's out of range. Ship is out of range. You can usually teleport things to you on your ship. Well, from your ship to you and you to your ship. But I was too far away. So we also need to find some iridium for the other thing. We can press C. That's the thing. Okay. It's a huge pillar of iridium, so let's do that. We're going to need to take care of the entire thing to what we need. Hopefully the fuzz won't attack me, because they will get pissed off if I keep doing this. Which is why I take breaks from mining, just to make sure that they're not going to kill me. We have enough, don't we? No, we have not. No, that's our ship. You fool. 120. No, we need more. We must always have more iridium. Not all of this rock actually contains iridium. Because continue destroying it might be a good idea. But I think we have enough now. Do we? No. Yes. What? That's 9. May as well get more while we're at it. Get enough to fill up an entire stack in the inventory
Life
panel.
support power low.
Oh, my life support power's low. Why don't you say so? Don't want to use thorium 9. Right,
Technology
use that stack of
recharging.
plutonium. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just going to grab some more plutonium, which is these red crystals. This is iron, an oxide, and this is an isotope. Now, in the top right, you see 5 squares and tinier squares in the middle. That, to my current belief, is the fuzz meter, like you would have in GTA, where you've got stars. If one of them fills up, I think the Sentinels will start attacking me, and that will not be useful. That will be a direct hindrance to my plans. Okay. So we've got the iridium that we need. We've actually got a bit more, so that's fine. Can we produce... No. We can produce a bypass chip using plutonium and iron, though, so we can have our ship docked there if we need to. Okay. Well, I've got some carbon. Let's say hello again. See what we want. Don't shoot him, you fool. Interact. I think being on good terms with the traders are a very good thing. Okay, so we can't do anything because we can't request it. Okay. I guess I have to be higher ranking with these guys before I can request stuff of them. I think they'll also give it to me for free. Right, let's just nip his power canisters. Okay, fine. Let me just transfer some things over. I'm actually pretty full of resources right now, so... What's this? Fascination bead. Well, we can sell that for quite a bit of money, I'm sure. What's in here? Another power canister. Right. I think it's high time we head to the station. So, just press forward to go up, well, to lift off. Okay, here's a question, yeah? Can I shoot things on the planet? Can I mine things on the planet? No, probably not. What's that? I want to have a look at that. So we press E to go down. Obviously it's going to be more suited to a controller, sadly, but I will get my SciTech to
Life
work.
support power low.
My god, my life support is going down rapidly. Okay, so we've got this campsite here. Damaged machinery. Phase coolant sigma. Reduces cooldown. That's useful. Microdensity fabric. I think we can create that. No, not technology. I don't want technology. I want products. Yeah, we can create that. That's platinum and iron. I don't have that much platinum. What's this? Okay, interesting. Can I scan that? I've opened my scanner. Don't think it's going to want to scan anything. Right, let's check this little hut thing. So it's cozy. Analyze multiple attack. Reload accelerant. Okay. So that's an add-on, and then we can restore our shield, even though our shield is at maximum. Let's get outside. What's this? I swear we'll head back to the station. Well, we'll head to the station at some point. I just want to look at things. There's a thing here. What does it mean? Nobody knows, except the people who own this place, who are mysteriously missing. Yeah, don't mind. I'm just stealing your carbon. Hello, Fuzz. I'm going to get out of your way. I just need to see what this bypass chip means. Yeah, I'm going to have to recharge this using the mass of plutonium I have.
Technology recharge.
Right. It's a signal scanner. What does it do? Monolith. We want the monolith, don't we? Let's find the monolith, shall we? Okay, we've located the alien monolith here. Let's hop in our ship to get there, because I'm not walking for 5 minutes. It's probably going to be more because there's verticality. Let's get to the ship. Let's actually save, because this will mean that I discover the thing and then I can do the other thing. It's Liran Crater. Right. Let's head into the ship. Let's investigate that monolith. See what word it gives me. Oh, launch thrusters. You're going to need to have more fuel, aren't you?
Technology recharge.
Yes, you are. There we go. Right, turn around, and there we go. I really need to change the control scheme. Right, let's go. I think it's right there. Yep. This has been Jake Air. We have landed right outside the area. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Mysterious. Who could it have been built by? Nobody knows. Let's see what's in this knowledge stone. I've learned the Gek word, the Gek trader, for my knowledge. I've learnt the word for high. So if they say high prices, I'll know that they're going to give me a rip-off. Though I don't know if they're like that. Docking. Yes, because that is a word that's used a lot, isn't it? Okay, what's in here? I see a strange vision. A small winged creature lands on the very top of the monolith. Suddenly, its eyes glow red, and its head revolves in a full circle. I think it's an owl with red eyes. It screams for mercy, and in an ancient voice that wants itself dead. The poor animal has clearly broken its neck, but the monolith's power of possession still animates it. I wonder if the right thing to do would be shoot it and put it out of its misery. Oh, okay. Oh, don't give me multiple choice. Okay, so we either shoot it, which means we kill it, which would put it out of its misery but might, you know, offend some pacifists. or naturists or something, or we leave the creature alone, and people go like, why didn't you kill it? And I'm like, because actually I have an excuse for not killing it that works more than I would have an excuse for killing it. So let's leave the creature alone. Was it a test? Well, I'm following the Prime Directive for now. I think I failed that. I don't think I gave the right answer. Let's see. Any more knowledge stones? I've learned the Gek word for Gek. Surely I would know that Gek is the word for Gek. Find them. Right, let's get in our ship and let's head to the outpost, shall we? No, not outpost, we're heading to the station, which is up this way. Off planet, okay, right, let's head up into space. Hold shift to activate boost. Not the pulse drive, the boost. That'll get us up to decent speeds. Now out of the atmosphere. We're going to arrive in half an hour, people. No, not half an hour, about 3 minutes. Well, how about I do a short... No. A pulse jump would be too fast. I just did a short duration pulse jump, by the way. That got the time down to nothing. Get up off the planet, you fool. It's like beggars can't pack up. No, yeah. So these asteroids, which are like everywhere, these all of them contain thorium-9. And thorium-9 is used for the pulse engine, which means that if you lose your pulse engine and you need to get, and you're like far off in deep space, then you can just break these and refuel your pulse engine. Right, so apparently hold A and D together to engage pulse jump. Alternatively, you can press space. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Right, so we're going to get there in about 10 seconds? Yeah. Looks like the tech from Oblivion. Not the game Oblivion, the movie Oblivion with Tom Cruise. I think it's a Gek ship. Basically because traders want efficiency, don't they? Right, let's dock, shall we? I'm thinking this is the orientation that they want me to go in. I know, it'll automatically do it for me. Thank God for autopilot. Right, we're in the station. Turn around, obviously. Buy dynamic resonator from the Galactic Trade Terminal. Interesting. So we've got 2 doors here. That one's red. And that one's green. Okay, let's head into this one. Screw the stairs. We have a jetpack. We use a jetpack for a reason. Right. That's the terminal. What else is around? I'm just stealing your carbon, by the way. Just saying. Just go leave a note saying that I'm stealing your plants. Whoever owns this. Atlas Pass V3 required. Good. Right. Galactic Trade Terminal. What do you have? Okay, well, I want to sell some things first because I bet that I don't have enough. Okay, so I've got some power canisters. Increases power, increases capacity power gel source. What? I don't think... increased capacity power gel source. Okay. You could have like a colon in the middle there. We've got platinum, which is selling for less than galactic average. Ooh. These are selling for quite a bit, and don't we have a shielding sheet? So let's go over to Starship. No, we have a shielding shard. Okay. That's a shame, because that sells for stupid. Power reservoir, dynamic resonator. That's actually cheap right now, so that's good. Anything here above average? We could sell some of our iron. Actually, we're probably going to need some iron anyway, so let's not actually spend things. Ooh, fascination bead, we need to sell that.
Units received.
And then we get, you know, ridiculous units. This Gek charm.
Units received.
I don't think that does anything, right? Please tell me that wasn't important for a quest, because that would have been embarrassing. Right, let's exosuit, let's see what else we've got. Okay, right, I think that's all of it. Okay, now let's buy things from the Galactic Trade Network, the GTN. We need dynamic resonator, please. I have enough money.
Product received.
Thank you. That number went negative for a second. That is a bit weird. Right. Hey, presto everybody, I believe we have... I am within range, right? Yes, good. I'm just going to move this. And I'm going to move this out of the way. We can install a new technology, that being the hyperdrive.
Technology installed.
See, within my first hour and a half, I can travel to a new star system. Let's see. You need warp cells to charge your hyperdrive. Okay. What do I need for warp cells? Antimatter. Oh god, why antimatter? Hey, dude, or robot thing. Do you sell antimatter? Because that would be very useful. Right. Atlas stone. No, it doesn't seem that you sell antimatter. How interesting. How interesting indeed. Okay, well that's not going to help. I've come away with a profit and a hyperdrive. Not a prophet, a profit. There's a difference. Ooh, we've got ships here. You two of the same class, so let's have a look at what you've got. Okay, that's not a reflection. Okay, right. Because otherwise it'd be like, why is there no reflection? Let's see. Hey dude! You're a Gek. I'll sell items to you. What do you want? Let's see. Zinc, iridium, titanium. Okay, you don't want anything. What have you got on the cheap? Ooh, shielding sheet. Hey, you know what we can do? We can buy a shielding sheet from him, then sell it at the GTN for massive bucks. Because it's like 100 times.
Product received.
Right. I thank you for your patron. No, you should be saying that. Or the GTN would be saying thank you for your patronage. This is how trading works. I think he was a bit too, what's the word? Lazy to be able to go to the GTN and sell from inventory. Unless they've changed it. Which they haven't.
Units received.
Profit, everybody. Profit. That's how you play the game. Right, let's have a look at anyone else who's still around. Oh, he left. Well, that just stopped me from, you know, abusing the system. That guy's got an interesting looking ship. Mining Overseer. I think this is a Gek station and a system, so it's obviously going to be a ton of Gek. Willing to sell for it. Okay, so that's 1.3 million units. I don't have any of that. I think I need to find an infinity stone, and sell that for like a stupid amount of units, and then I'll be able to pay. Right, let's get into this. Get out, shall we?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Incoming signal detected. as an outpost. Interesting. Right. I'm going to head there, and you can join us again for this next thrilling instalment of No Man's Sky. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.